It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Starting at point. Standing 6'5". Starting at the other guard.
It's time for some hoops at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. And the Nuggets on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
You know, this team is one that has tremendous talent. I mean, you look at the roster, and you expect them to be pretty good. They just have been a little disjointed here early in the season, but they're very capable of getting it going and having a strong year.
I think so too, Clark, but they better not wait a whole lot longer. They don't want to dig too big a hole for themselves.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Whiteside. Conley out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Simmons in at the 4 spot.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Mike Malone had a few moments to share with me. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the miss by Kenneth Faried. Whiteside against Nurkic. Whiteside kicks to Conley. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Bradley. Kept alive by Boston. Now Conley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The 3 ball. And the shot's good from Crowder.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Moutier. Now, here is Gallinari. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Crowder. Rebound by Nurkic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Barton. 9 points last game out. The 15-footer. That's short off the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Simmons passes to Crowder. And Simmons kicks to Conley. Bradley with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Here's Simmons. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Moutier with the ball. And the pass to Gallinari. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Moutier. No good again that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Conley dishes to Whiteside. Simmons passes to Crowder. That's good. Crowder's got 5 now.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now, here's Moutier, over by Conley. Screen by Fareed. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Boston leading by 5. And here is Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Feeds to Bradley. Whiteside sets the pick for Bradley. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Barton. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Barton's got his first 2 points. Now Conley. Pass to Whiteside. Down low. And Simmons gets to Conley. Crowder the pass to Conley. Simmons dishes to Whiteside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Now here is Conley. Kicks to Bradley. Dishes it to Simmons. Fades away. Shot is off. And it's Denver the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Crowder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. The Celtics also changing it up. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Bradley. Fareed, a screen on Conley. Moutier passes to Fareed. Stolen by Michael Conley. Morrow kicks to Simmons. He dishes it to Whiteside. The feed to Simmons. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Gibson the screen. Goes up at the stripe, and it's Gallinari missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From deep, Morrow. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Kings.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And Sessions subbed in for Moutier.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Here's Conley. Right side a screen, and here's Morrow outside. Good on the shot. Morrow's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Chandler. Inside, here's Gibson. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Outside Conley. There's the dish to Whiteside. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
And checking out some numbers for Sessions. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 12 points a game. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out. Making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Knocked loose. And Simmons kicks to Conley. Here's Whiteside. He feeds it to Simmons. And here's the break. Pushing it up. Here's Chandler. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Sullinger's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Michael Conley. The Nuggets trail by 12. Sessions passes to Barton. Gibson the screen. Here's Barton. Morrow with the rebound.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Mickey's checked in for the Celtics. Denver with the ball. 15-point game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. Number 1, the Celtics.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And Morrow drops them both.
Take a look at what Morrow's been doing. He already has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Now here's Chandler. 9 points last game. Gibson setting the pick for Chandler. They need this.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they were number 1 in blocks. An intimidating defensive squad.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Boston leading by 15. Smart with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes to Sullinger. puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Jared Sullinger at the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Nuggets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And Sessions kicks to Barton. Now here's Sessions. Defense is right there. Pass to Gibson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Boston's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. To the middle. Back to Sullinger. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Sessions. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Good.
Joffrey Laverne with the bucket.
Boston leading by 14. Kicks it out to Crawford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Jamal Crawford.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Chandler. He kicks to Gibson. 5 on the clock. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Crawford with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Knocks it loose. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Finished off the break. Chandler's got 5 now.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Takes it from 10. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 17. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics out in... Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
On the floor for Boston. Crawford out there with Mickey. Then there's Smart. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Morrow in at the 2. Here's Gallinari. No luck. Good D by Sullinger.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The pass to Moutier. From beyond the arc. Here's Fareed. And Boston with the rebound. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it. There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Sullinger with a screen for Smart. The shot by Sullinger wide open. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And he gets it to go. Gallinari's got 7.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Pass to Mickey. Back to Crawford. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the pick. Sullinger. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Jokic, no good. Celtics leading by 14. Smart kicks to Morrow. At the elbow, Sullinger. Feeds to Crawford. Can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Gallinari inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. As tomorrow. Now Smart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it to Morrow. Sullinger left side. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fareed's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Denver making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. Bradley comes in for Anthony Morrow. Now here's Smart. Dishes it to Crowder. The feed to Sullinger. Nurkic with the block. They retain possession. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 12. Gallinari dishes to Sessions. Back to Gallinari. Screen by Nurkic. Gallinari passes to Fareed. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And a new group in for the Celtics.
Simmons, Crawford, Conley.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Conley. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Cans the 12-footer. Gallinari's got 9.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Simmons. 5 to shoot. Fades. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
To the paint, stolen by Fareed. Now the dish to Moutier. He feeds it to Nurkic. From deep. The offensive rebound. Fareed. And yes, sir, that one drops. Fareed's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
For the Nuggets, Taj Gibson's checked in for Kenneth Fareed, and it's Will Barton in for Sessions. Whiteside's checked in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Jamal Crawford. Gallinari with it. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. From 15 feet away, here's Nurkic. Tries yet again. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Outside Conley. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Moutier. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Simmons, and that one's drained from the low block. Simmons got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Here's Barton. He dishes it to Nurkic.
Boston foul call.
Vernon is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Personal foul. Aiming your Nuggets. Joffrey Laverne.
Here's Gibson. And Boston with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good, Barton.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
It got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Conley dishes to Crowder. Passes it to Simmons. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. You look at Crowder, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
Sometimes a 3-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Here's Barton. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Boston making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. Chandler with the steal. Down low, here's Laverne. And Boston with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Conley with it. Now defended by Moutier. Conley the pass to Morrow. They set the pick. Here's Simmons. He has 6. Clock at 4. Boston, no good that time either.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Moutier kicks to Laverne. The pass to Barton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nuggets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. The inbound. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket for Moutier.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Conley kicks to Bradley. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
He kicks to Whiteside. Feeds it to Simmons. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Morrow. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Bradley. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
The Nuggets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Gibson against Conley. Pass to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. That's short off the rim. Nuggets trail. It's 2-on-1. Here's Barton. Here's Gibson. But they'll get another chance. Back to Chandler. Kicks it to Laverne. Dishes it to Barton. Out to the right wing. Here's Moutier. And another shot. He lays it in. Moutier's got the game tied up here for Denver.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Conley into the lane. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the feed to Whiteside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Here's Chandler. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Chandler's got 8 points.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Conley into the lane. Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to Conley. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And so it's a close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K. It was a shaky first quarter for Denver. At one point, it looked completely hopeless, digging a huge hole, and they found themselves down by 17 points. The second quarter was quite exciting as they willed. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Real Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. Good season for him last year. 6th in assists and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And last season, his floor awareness was impeccable. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everybody involved.
Crowder, he's checked in for Anthony Morris.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Boston trailing. And here's Bradley. The dish to Whiteside. He feeds it to Simmons. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No luck. And it's Denver the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, Moutier. He has 6. Fareed, a screen on Conley. Fareed dishes to Moutier. This one for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Moutier. Rebounded by the Celtics. Simmons got rebound number 8 now on the night.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Right side, the pass to Conley. Now here's Crowder. He's got 9. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Celtics have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And Conley drops them both. Here's Barton. He dishes it to Gallinari. Screen by Nurkic. Barton, no luck.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Conley kicks to Simmons. Pass to Whiteside. And Fareed sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Denver making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Crowder. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Whiteside. Conley's got 5 points so far. The Nuggets trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Screen by Fareed. Sessions dishes to Fareed. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Hassan Whiteside on top.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Conley, the pass to Bradley. Up top, Sullinger. Back to Bradley. And Sullinger kicks to Conley. Here's Simmons. Fareed defending. And that one's good. Simmons. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Barton. 6 points for him. Gallinari with it. To end the drought. And that one goes long. Celtics leading by 7. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Sessions dishes to Fareed. Here's Barton. And there's the pass to Sessions. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Fareed. And he lays it straight in. Fareed's got 10 points in the game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Nurkic, the shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Bradley drives in. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Nuggets trail by 5. Unloads from 9. Barton, no luck.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through for Reed. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Bradley, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now, here is Gallinari. Defended by Crowder. Feeds it to Barton. Looking for Sessions. He gets it there. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Pass to Crowder. Celtics passing it around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And 12 points for Avery Bradley.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pass to Mickey. He kicks it to Smart. It's Sullinger atop the key. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail by 9. They set the screen. Pass to Barton. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go. Barton's got 6 in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Out to the wing. Sullinger the screen. Here's Mickey at the elbow. It's Smart. Sullinger left side. Baseline try. The rebound by Gibson. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Sessions. He has 7. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. And a new group in for the Celtics. Whiteside's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Doug McDermott comes in for Crowder. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Bradley. And Mike Conley subbed in for Marcus Smart. Dishes it to Conley. Three-pointer. No good. The Nuggets trail by 6. And Sessions kicks to Chandler. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got his 7th assist here tonight. Moutier is checked in for Barton. Now Conley. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. Morrow kicks to Whiteside. Right side, Conley. Back to Whiteside. Boston, no good that time either. Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
So Chandler playing very well. He has 11 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
The Celtics making a switch here. Simmons is checked in, and so he hits both. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Morrow, the pass to Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Chandler, the pass to Jokic. Now, here's Moutier. He's covered closely. Chandler, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Conley dishes to Whiteside. Conley against Chandler. Now here's Whiteside. Defense right on him. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with a little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Burns checked in.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Can't make good off the pick. Celtics leading by 5. Whiteside kicks to Morrow. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Morrow's got 10 points in the game. Sessions passes to Moutier. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. And that's now 10 points for Emmanuel Moutier. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Conley kicks to McDermott. Now the feed to Simmons. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. No good on the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Nuggets trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get it to go.
Oh, a dunker of his caliber should finish that one off with no problem. That's embarrassing.
Right side a screen. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shield the defender off.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Boudier dishes to Sessions. Sinks the three-pointer. Sessions has got 6 points in the quarter. Conley, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston on top, up 4. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Celtics leading by 4. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Conley. He's out there with Anthony Moore. Whiteside is out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Simmons in at the power forward. Here's Whiteside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Laverne. And the 3 off target. Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now, here's Whiteside. Here's Simmons. Clock at 6. Shot from 16. Boudier with the rebound. Boudier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. Barton.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Smart kicks to Morrow. Here's Mickey. He sinks the 11-footer. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The Nuggets trail by 6. Kicks it to Barton. There's the dish to Moutier. And Smart over to help. Fareed goes in, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Here's Crawford. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Back to Fareed. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
They set the pick. Here's Moutier, banked in off the glass.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Celtics leading by 4. Smart kicks to Sullinger. He feeds it to Crawford. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. Pass to Mickey. And Smart now atop the key. Picked his pocket. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Looking at the game Gallinari has been having, he's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Boston making a switch here. Bender's checked in.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Celtics passing it around. Smart passes to Morrow. Nurkic with the steal. Over in the corner, Moutier. Tipped away.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
From deep, Morrow scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Moutier dishes to Fareed. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Bender. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Celtics making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Screen by Fareed. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
There's the screen. Crawford kicks to Simmons. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Barton passes to Moutier. Soft touch off the glass. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside, here's Simmons. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Smart kicks to Simmons. Knocked away. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Nurkic. Misses off the right iron. Boston leading by 3. There's a screen. Passes it to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Bender, and he jams that one in.
Bender. The assist.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Moutier dishes to Barton. Over to the left wing. The 15-footer. And Boston with the rebound. Simmons got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Smart. He dishes it to Morrow. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 5. Feeds to Nurkic. Fareed the pass to Gallinari. Teardrop shot. The rebound by the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Crawford, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Screen by Fareed. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Fareed's got 20.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Simmons. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. That's tipped. And Gallinari kicks to Moutier. The offensive rebound. Fareed. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And Simmons kicks to Crowder. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fareed's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Dishes to Gallinari to take the lead. Again, the Nuggets score.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Conley kicks to Whiteside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
Here's Moutier. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Kenneth Fareed. Second team foul.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Conley kicks to Simmons. Flees off the pick and hammers it home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Denver calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Fareed, a screen on Conley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up. to take the lead.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
Here's Moutier. And another miss by Denver. The Celtics with the lead. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 8 rebounds and 4 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 4. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Moutier, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Simmons dishes to Whiteside. Conley with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail by 4. Molinari passes to Nurkic. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Conley kicks to Simmons. Outside Brent. Whiteside against Nurkic. Whiteside dishes to Simmons. Stolen by Fareed. Martin passes to Moutier. They get a hand on it. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. There's a good screen. Conley kicks to Simmons. Yes!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barton. Off target with his 3. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
That's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sessions dishes to Harris. From the arc. Rebound Boston. Here's Whiteside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go.
Mike, you guys really turned it around in the second half. Tell us what changed.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60%. Reminds me of myself.
If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
His highlight reel is something to watch, guys. I mean, he just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.